The gate on its way now. We've got a galloper, Emmy Romar, for the Maltese Cup's gone onto the infield and the start's been aborted. Starting to fill their positions now. Houston Flyer, North to Alaska, Emmy Romar. Roll the 7. Misperception, Mr. Magic Man, She's from Heaven, Tommy's Song and Arden's Legacy. So runners starting to fill the gate. It's going to be from the long run up, this one. They're forming up behind the machine. So we've still got about 250 metres before the start point. It's to the judge and then 4 complete circuits of the track. So just prior to coming into the straight, stand by for a start in the Maltese Cup for 2018. Set, a good field, they swing in, stand by. Set and away we go, good line off the front. Emmy Romar showing speed with Roll the 7 holding him out. Next in behind him then Houston Flyer, Mr. Magic Man, North to Alaska. Caught wide, Misperception. Driving up on the inside there would have been She's from Heaven. Caught 3 deep at the tail. Arden's Legacy and inside it then Tommy's Song. In the back the first time, Roll the 7 held the lead from Emmy Romar, North to Alaska. Then driving through into a good spot, Houston Flyer on the inside there. Would have been She's from Heaven coming around a Misperception. In the running lane, Mr. Magic Man. Arden's Legacy goes forward on the back of them. And back to the tail, Tommy's Song. At the top of the straight, they come in with 1900 left to go. And Roll the 7's held the lead. From on its outside, North to Alaska, Misperception comes around looking for the breeze. Tracked up by the favourite Arden's Legacy. Behind them next would have been Houston Flyer, She's from Heaven. Further back in the field, Mr. Magic Man, Tommy's Song. Up on the western corner, there's been plenty of fireworks in it. And it's Roll the 7 in front, about to be joined now by the back marker, the one that come off the second row, as Misperception went for a gallop at the 1600. Arden's Legacy got to second outside the leader for the fledgling. Behind them, Emmy Romar. She's from Heaven's got off into the 1-1. A good bit of driving by Slater. Losing ground then would have been North to Alaska. Then further back on the inside, Houston Flyer. On its outside, Mr. Magic Man. A gap, Tommy's Song barrel the way back to the tail now. Misperception. 1300 left to go. Roll the 7 about ahead in front. Arden's Legacy applies the pressure on the outside. They lead from him behind him as he looks for the lead now with Arden's Legacy running third, Emmy Romar. Next in the field then She's from Heaven, a gap of 12 metres, Mr. Magic Man. Houston Flyer, North to Alaska, well back Tommy's Song, and a bad last now would have been Misperception. About to head to the back by the 1,000. The fledgling immediately grabs hold of Arden's Legacy and slows the speed. And around comes Mr. Magic Man. It's in front at the 900 metre mark, Arden's Legacy. 4 metres, Roll the 7, Mr. Magic Man, Emmy Romar. Behind them then would have been She's from Heaven, Houston Flyer. Then Tommy's Song, North to Alaska, and a gap then at the 750 then would have been behind them then in the field. Well back, Misperception at the top of the straight. They'll get the bell this time. And the leader doing it well. That's Arden's Legacy. Led up the straight with a lap to run. Led from on its back there would have been Roll the 7. Next in the field then on the outside, Mr. Magic Man travelling a right. Under the bat, the mare, Emmy Romar gets out. She's from Heaven struggles. Houston Flyer pinching ground on the inside. Tommy's Song. Then well back North to Alaska. Then further back in the field going by it, Misperception. 400 left to go. He sits quiet, the young man from Malta. Now goes for Arden's Legacy and a bounded away the class animal. Race 5 metres now, Mr. Magic Man whacking away, Roll with 7, then Houston Flyer and dropping off Emmy Romar, but it's all Arden's Legacy. He's bounded away at the top of the straight, raced away now from Roll the 7, Mr. Magic Man, Houston Flyer and then Emmy Romar, but well done little Matty. Up the straight it comes Arden's Legacy and the fledgling gets the biggest win of his life. Well done to you, Matt, as he bolts in. Arden's Legacy wins by 20 metres, drawing away from Roll the 7, Mr. Magic Man, Houston Flyer, Tommy's Song, Emmy Romar. A gap then would have been Misperception, She's from Heaven, and last to pull up in the Maltese Cup of 2018 would have been North to Alaska. Classy drive by the young man from the back row. Drove it like the best horse it was in the race, got around, kept out of trouble, rated it perfectly, worked to the lead, and used all its class to dominate the race from the front. So well done to you, Matt Shembry. The winner is number 9, Arden's Legacy, driven by Matt Shembry and also trained by Matt. Second will go to Roll the 7. Jason McGinney, Luke Watson done all the chasing. We wait on the judges' numbers now for the others. But a good drive. He summed the race up perfectly, got around, put the horse in the race, and he's been far too strong, as you could see. But all in all, a great Maltese Cup, well run, at good speed, and was a great race, one of the best I've seen for a long time. Now 13's gone to... So the numbers are 9, 1, 8 and 3 from the judge. So 9, 1, 8 and 3. First is Arden's Legacy, Matt Shembry. Second's gone to 1, Roll to 7. Third into 8, Mr. Magic Man was a good effort also. He done a lot of work in the run. And fourth into Houston Flyer was also a very good run after suffering some interference. But all in all, a good contest and a good spectacle, the race. Very good to see. And to have the horse of Arden's Legacy's calibre here is also great for Broken Hill Harness Racing. But the others roll with 7, Mr. Magic Man and it and Houston Flyer, far from disgrace. They all run great races in a good race. Plenty of excitement in the run. They've got a mile rate of 2:3.8, a mile rate of 2:3.8. We'll be down for the presentation. We asked for Chris and Sandy. They're already there, right, waiting to go. So that's good. Now we've got all clear. All clear to pay on the winner, number 9, Arden's Legacy, driven by Matt Shembry. Second's gone to 1, Roll with 7, Luke Watson. Third into 8, Mr. Magic Man, A. Adams. And fourth into 3, Houston Flyer, A. Camilleri. Numbers official, 9183, all clear.